Hey there guys, if you watched my last video, you know that I have these 4 little boxes of red border Kodachromes. This is marked number 1, first ones taken, and that's the only thing written on these. The other ones simply say number 2, number 3, and number 4. And again, they are all red border. They're military, and my guess is that they're from Korea, based on some of the content in them. So I'm going to give you guys a look at these, and I'd really love some feedback. So here you can see they're all the red border kind like that. To get the correct image though, we do have to flip it over. Let me see if I can get these two. So it's some kind of a military camp. So some of them are men in uniform, a bunch of them are men out of uniform, and then there's some that appear to be like at an airport with Northwest Airlines. I know that Northwest Airlines did fly troops in and out of Korea. So I'm just going to show you guys these images. Some of them are really great, some of them not so much. And I would really love your feedback. Let me know, do you like these? Can you tell me anything that's going to help me get these listed and sold? So we have this African American soldier. I think that's a great image. And tell me, after looking at all of these images, what do you think? Do you think this is Korea? Do you think it's something else? Any insight would be really, really helpful. A lot of them is just like that, these guys kind of goofing around and taking pictures. And because they are the red frames, we know that they are from 1959 or earlier. That's when they stopped using the red border Kodachromes. And we went on to other mountings. Okay, so this one is one that has the airplane. It's Northwest, and let me see how close I can get to get these to still focus a little bit. You can see some of the people there on the ground. And the tail number on this plane is, I gotta look through the loop. N290, and then it says DC, and then Northwest. And these aren't in order, but they definitely all came from this same batch of images. So anything anybody watching this can tell me about the uniforms, about some of the details that you see in these pictures. If there's anything here that you would like, feel free to make me an offer. Again, some of these I know are better than others. This looks like they took a picture of their pictures. Maybe they sent these home and was like, look, I'm looking at these pictures every day. This one has that same airplane, I think, out in the background. We've got those mountains. Does that look like that could be Korea? I apologize if you see that green flicker there. That's a reflection from my camera itself. more picture of the same pictures. So they're little black and white pictures and then color enlargements of the same images. Those are probably hand-colored enlargements. Let's see. Looks like they got their thumb in that one. And that's the last image that says box 1. Now, come on. If I can get this one to focus. So we've got Northwest on the tractor. So I think this is at the airport. There's airplane stairs. So my guess is these are like employees working on the grounds. I really want to focus on them. I apologize, I'm having so much difficulty trying to balance between the light board and the camera. This is as close as I can get the camera to the board, so I'm just kind of trying to move these around between them to try and get a clear image. So these men are definitely Asian. Do they look Korean to you? Okay, so that was box 1. Give me one moment. I'm going to open up box number 2. And these are all, again, taken from the same area. Okay, this looks like the airport or the airstrip. We've got bunch of planes in the background. I can't read anything on any of them, even with the loop. They're just a little too far away. Mountains in the background. You can see the different buildings with the tents over them. And if I recall, this is the series of photos where there's just a bunch of these photos of these guys messing around. So he's holding up a can of, I think it's root beer. I looked at it earlier in the loop. And then you have the third gentleman behind the door holding out sunglasses. Alright, here's a picture of an Air Force plane. So it says U.S. Air Force 036. And then in the circle, under that little emblem in the middle there, it says Oklahoma. So what can you all tell me about this airplane? Does that help us ID these photos any? Again, they're all red border Kodachromes. Here they are, playing with that can again. More airplanes in the background. So that one plane was Air Force. Do the The ones that we had men in uniform, were those Air Force uniforms or Army uniforms? This particular box seems to have a lot of these three gentlemen here and a couple others that aren't in uniform, so I don't know if they were not servicemen or if they were just in civilian clothes that day. Again, any help you guys can give me in identifying what the heck is going on in these pictures that would help me get them sold would be really wonderful. I think these 4 boxes are definitely the best images that were in the big box that I went through. And I've had these for quite a while. I had looked at a couple things in the box when I got them and was like, yeah, slides is a lot of work. And they've been just kind of packed away for actually a couple of years now. And I dug them out and I said, you know what, let's look at these slides. Because they're not doing anybody any good packed in a box in a closet. So there's a lot of repetition between the Airfield and then these guys goofing around. That's my thumb. So that one's funny. He's got that soda can balancing on his head. Okay. And then there's just one more for the Airstrip that looks pretty much the same as all the others, with those airplanes really far in the background. And that's it for box number 2. Let me open up box number 3. Okay, so we have this gentleman. He was in one of the other images. And there's several images of, this is a Northwest airplane. I'm assuming it's that same airplane we got the tail number on before. And there's several images of this woman by herself as well as of her with servicemen. I'm thinking she's a stewardess for the airline. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's the tail fin again. So after the DC, we've got some numbers, 7 something. Let's see. No, I don't know what it says. There's 2 characters after the DC. My best guess would be 7C. Does that mean anything? I'm not sure that's what it says. It was at a weird angle. So we've got half in uniform and half are topless. Same group here. Well, some of them. Go back to the airplane. DC-7C. I think the number is 287. I think that's different actually than the other number that was in an earlier box. Pretty sure that one had a 0 in it. Okay, what is this? Does that look like rice fields? Maybe? Just let me know what you think. So are those three guys from the soda bottle shenanigans? Alright, here's the U.S. Air Force plane again, or a different one maybe. Military Air Transport. Alright, just gotta look at that again in the Military Air Transport Service. And I'm trying to read the numbers. ID29? Not sure. I can't read the tail fin. Flip that over actually. There's something written there by his hand. I don't know what that is. Northwest Orient Airline. DCTC? It's on the side of the airplane. Detour. And just one more from this box. And that's it for box 3. And then we just have one more box, box number 4. That picture's really too dark to even tell what's going on. I think it's buildings, but it's really dark. Oh, I think a lot of these ones are just nothing. It's just black. This one is a picture of a picture again. Maybe this is like they're caught in their photograph there. Another one that's just too black to even see. That's a shame. Alright, here is buildings, telephone poles. This is blurry, but it looks again to be a bed, a clock, their little sleeping area. Two in a row that are just nothing there. This one's pretty dark as well. I can't make out what's going on, but there's something there in the image. The other ones were just total black image with nothing to see. This one's got something, but I don't know what it is. I don't even know if I'm holding it the right way, so that's not helpful. This one's pretty similar. Most of what you're seeing is the reflection of my camera. There's just a little something there in the picture. So this roll, this number 4, is not that great. Another picture of some stuff. I don't know if that's a belt and his gear. Another one with that black and white photograph there in the corner, and an alarm clock. Another one of, I don't know, those belts. And then they look like little, they almost look like little evening bags. Maybe this is stuff he was bringing home. Souvenirs, gifts for his family. This one is very dark, but there's a person in there. But it's really too dark to see much of what's going on. Alright, here's a gentleman sitting at a desk, and you have the cots there. So I think a lot of these images they were trying to take inside these buildings, and they probably didn't have proper lighting, which is why we just have so many dark images. That one's outside. Almost finished. This one is really dark, and this one's dark too, but I can make out just some more stuff. Picture of some stuff. I see a fan. That's maybe a candle. And that's it. That's the picture. So again, every one of these pictures I showed you is a red border Kodachrome slide from the 1950s. Trying to identify what these pictures were of. I'm thinking they are American soldiers in Korea. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment, send me an email. My email address is in the description of this video. If you have anything that you think will be helpful for me that you saw in these slides, if you're interested in purchasing any of them, please feel free to send me an offer. And I'm going to be getting these listed for sale. So a lot of these ones are probably going to go up on eBay because I do think there are some really nice images mixed in this lot. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like, thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch my videos, and you have a great day.